the wind is just hard work, isn't it?
Yeah, you get really tired doing that and then don't have enough energy to sprint for the cafe at the end of the group ride.
So here are some sneaky tips to help you hide and save energy whilst out on a group ride. Any rides with hills in them are great rides for not pulling a turn. Inevitably, the stronger riders in the group will want to try and force the pace or maybe even put in a little attack on the climbs.
And this is great for you. It means that while the stronger riders push on, you can just take it easy, and by the top of the climb, hurrah, you'll be at the back of the group again. Skip a turn, fantastic.
Now, unlike the early ones, this doesn't involve skipping turns. It's more about smart riding, and it's a really useful skill to know when group riding.
Whilst out on the bike, it's quite rare to have the wind coming from behind of you. Instead, it's much more common to find the wind as some form of crosswind. With that in mind, you can use it to your benefit to save energy so you feel better later on in the ride.
So, work out what direction the wind is coming from. In this instance, it's coming from the right, so I'm staying to the left of the rider to keep me nice and sheltered and away from the wind.
You don't want to overlap your wheels too much, but what you can do is use the sound around your helmet to your benefit to help you understand when you're hiding from the wind better. The less noise around your helmet, the better job you're doing of sheltering yourself from the wind. When riding in a tailwind or a crosswind, the riders behind have less shelter than when riding into a headwind.
Yeah, I've often been on a group ride and wondered why everyone was taking it so easy. And then I got to the front and realised it was a massive headwind.
With that in mind, if you're feeling a little sneaky, why not get your turn in with a tailwind? That way, when you swing off into the headwind, you're getting more recovery than everyone else sat on.
As an added bonus, nobody gets angry at you for skipping your turn.
Every group ride will have that rider that no one ever really wants to ride next to.
They might be super strong, or a terminal half-wheeler, or even start their effort and die after 5 minutes.
If you're careful and calculating about who you ride next to, you can find a smoother or maybe even a weaker rider. Either way, you'll make sure your ride's much more enjoyable and much more energy efficient.
Make sure you sit behind the biggest rider and you'll have a much easier ride.
Every time the group gets to a junction, make sure you fail to clip in as the group is pulling away. Then you'll end up at the back of the group again. Take a drink just as the group is heading off. Make sure you're sat completely off your bike on the top tube when everyone else is ready to go. Be a little bit slow at nature breaks. Make sure you're the last person to leave the cafe, and if there's ever a chance you're going to end up on the front, make sure you stop and fiddle with your brakes.
Thanks for watching, and if you are having a bad day, these sneaky tips should help you.
Yeah, but we don't recommend that you try them on every group ride.
You don't want to find yourself with no one wanting to ride with you.
No, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to check out some other ideas for how to ride in a group, click down here. We nailed that, guys.
Perfect.
Boom.
First take.